ñoo ñëw ak yéen rek skincare plus nara jàkkaarloo ak yéen waxtaan ak yéen tuuti rek si suñu tube suñu baax emuñ rek ci ay diw waaye comme ni ngeen ko xamee rek dañoo yëngu ci ay tube te yënguwuñ nag si just any tube suñ tube bu nekk 5 star jas na la 5 star jas na mooy jas na bi gën a pire moom la ñoo tube palmaan bi gën a fort moom la ñoo liggéeyee buñ demee Bamako ñun duñ dem ci marché bi rek buub indi déedéet dañ leen a jox suñu specs ne lañ nii lañ ko buggee nay lañ ko buggee fóot bi nangami fóot lañ bugga pour mu mun a set waaw cuubi skincare déedéet doo ko sol mu di la taxa all over the place ci gàttal ñun rek si cuub dara du doy day des not only dañoo cuub but bu la neexee ñu cuubal la ba pare nag ñawal la ñaw fi mu gën a setee nag rek la ñoo fëlee ñetti ñawkat lañ am nañ ñawkati simple nga xam ne xoppati rek mbaa def sa taille basse def sa dagit def sa roba amul benn dawme am nañ koo xam ne moo ñoo dawme jigéen den am nañ tamit special ñawkat boo xam ne ñawi góor rek la ñoo defal nga bugg sa his and hers muy korité muy tobaski mbaa muy ngénte muy takka mbaa nga bugg rek def sa yëkka bu baax a baax daagul ba ñëw skincare plus ñu dimbali la tànnal la cub fam gën a baaxee ndax sa yëkka gën a foor lii nga ne lan xoolal bi takka la skincare fii la fu léegi yéen tey we're not all about skin we are skin care and the plus does come in so many different ways. cubantu wuñ de dañ cub bam saf-saf
Councillor, we're ready to continue.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. Yes, we are ready to proceed
please
with the
proceed.
witness. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Usher, can you get the witness, please? Good afternoon, Mr. Manneh.
Council ko itinyang Mr. Manneh.
Welcome back. I hope you had a good break.
Ako bismillah ngamira ye dahale domanding. Ibe moy kanne.
Bukela diamo moy bakad.
Ibu kana diamo moy bake.
Oh sa en kamwele.
Yo sai kamwele.
Ha.
Yo.
May I still remind you that you're still under oath?
Akabe hakilo bulan la hanimbi ibe kali wole kotode. Ko ya faham la ko ye kali nun hanimbi akafole ko ye kali ibe kali wole kono.
Ikaw sikan domandin.
Anko akafo enko ibri ba da mutale yalo ye kalile.
Yeah.
Ibu kam moy.
Sang ngamwele.
Yo aka hakilo bulan wala ko ibri ba da mutale ye kali o menke hanimbi bo kali kilingole kono. So ya fahamule.
Ya famule.
Yo.
I understand.
Just before the break, you were telling us about how you armed yourself with spiritual weapons against the soldiers who planned to arrest you. Is that correct?
Janimbita dahala iba fo kanung ye pare nyamin sojarolu kama purinyin kamala ikane muta na moria silola. Kufolem bang?
Ha wala.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Because of the short time that we have left, I would really like us now to focus on the demonstrations, the April 11 demonstrations that happened in Birkamaba.
Ako wato mentuta ate adango doyata bake silanga lafta aliyali nyatilin kukilina wolem talibo law demonstration menkita Birkamaba.
After the students at Birkamaba Senior Secondary School prepared a banner where they wrote justice for Binta Manneh and Ibrahim Barry, can you tell us what happened next between the students and the soldiers?
Ako wairi sojarol natana hanfo karambunto jandu wayatra taliboli bana lu pareni wole wo bande rolu ya safeje ko ilafta tilingu nin tonyale la pour Ibrahima Bari aning Binta Manneh ako be kola Allah be ngo birabu tala bundala je mune natake
Yo wala yintiko.
This is it.
Nata aboko sabali afu nyame.
Just as Sabali said.
Sabali ko mole move kata.
Sabali said that we should move and go.
Buto tembolo nata move kata puru kata school be la location be damen.
That was when we started to move towards the school, the end of the school.
A main road tema mano tema.
At the middle of the road.
Namara is almost 150 meters.
I think it's about 2 meters.
So mole puso kabo school bundala kata mano kang.
So that movement from the school going towards the gate.
Watoron sojarol ndefa nyabela dole be jika Euro Santo.
That was when the soldiers started to climb down.
Munube lorim fenso kang.
Those that were standing on the fence.
Ulfanem be jolong kang.
Those ones also climbed down.
Munube fenso banta.
Those that were outside of the fence.
Ulfane fenso mute be jolong kan karambung kono.
Those also jumped into the school.
So ulfane be move kan ba kan nang kang.
And so they were moving towards us.
So school oning manotema.
The distance between the school and the main road.
Alain kote do la primary school le bije.
At the other side, you have the primary school.
So ka cross what automo space or demand until move it less space or so ka do an primary school ka sound fence or kata.
So there was a space between, so we
went
through that
kuntu nyato mano
school,
kang.
so that they would cut off the road from the highway.
So to mo sign telefone mano muta.
So that was when we went through the road.
Butung benyo push ni benyo push la.
And we were pushing each other with them.
Mbeoto daming.
So as we were doing that,
sabal ni boro futatama.
Sabali came to us rushing.
Akonyanya jet anya pare.
He said to us, let's get prepared. He said to me, have you seen that white pickup standing there? And I said to him, yes. He said to me, that pickup has the communication equipment.
Mr. Manneh, sorry to interrupt you. Can you please allow a few seconds before your answers and the interpreter?
Akoye lamoy kankular wairi ibe men fokamba kanna sori kanne. Niye kuma kilim fo ibe lamoy la nga kanna sori wutu moy sina atente nionte molu ta moy la ite kamem fo telefonal membe kanna soro la molu tenna kuma moy la kawle fo wonya isi kumolu isi wato bula kumolu tema.
This is so that those who cannot speak Mandinka can also follow the English interpretation.
Wala menuma Mandinka kam moy wala si angale kam foro moy. Menuma angale kam moy wala fanal si Mandinka kam moy. Purunse watindindi nyola dorom kumolu be findi. Ya faham?
Ya faham.
I understand.
Okay, thank you very much. You may proceed.
Ako sila ngaye continue.
Kabrin sabal ne bo ofradama.
When Sabali came to us rushing,
he
said to me, that white vehicle you see standing over there, it has the communication equipment of the soldiers. He said to me, I went there and I have had them make a call. And I have had them call the Basse camp. He said to me, so therefore everyone should get prepared wherever you are because we are on our peaceful demonstration. That was the time that some of us that were standing on the front line, we also positioned ourselves. We were there in about 30 minutes. Basse arrived.
Mr. Manneh, before we go on to after the Basse soldiers arrived, you mentioned that some of you were standing in the front line. Can you tell us who was standing in the front line of the demonstrators?
Akoye nyum foko jannim Basse binala follow atel men be lorim front line wolem lodula follow nyatil ngola jumanyo le be lorin du jenum.
Those of us on the front line was myself, Njie Manneh,
Adam Njie, Bukari
Jabula,
Buraman Dimfati,
Ate
Sabali himself,
aning There's
another person called Buba. I'm not sure if it is Jajo. We were the ones standing on the front line.
So, less than 30 minutes.
So we were there, and less than 30 minutes, Basse arrived. The arrival of Basse, they came very roughly.
But at the
time when Kudam was there, the students we were not yet throwing stones. But when Basse arrived in that rough state, Osman said to me, there is no way.
I ordered for
He gave the order that we should retaliate. That was when the students also picked up stones. We were throwing stones at them. And they were also firing. But the firing,
it like a false bullet or use a rubber bullet.
But they were using false bullets, rubber bullets.
Mr. Manneh, can I just ask a few questions to clarify? You mentioned that the Basse soldiers were very rough with you. Can you explain what actions they took against the demonstrators?
Ako yenyum foko Basse soldier olu birifuta taje ning sembe bale na taje rofta. So ako isa fonyengi ila rof ikawe be rofri na tanyadile.
Yeah, ilo rofo.
That roughness.
wala ñinde ko pour ka diaku ya pour ka dundin kono diaku ya kantalande ka fonko ñin crowd ñin pour ka janjande.
The roughness was intended to forcefully get to us and make sure that we were dispersed.
So benin ani lapir jawol long.
And all of that came with a lot of beatings.
ñim fonko lebe bulte ñim batinol.
They had these batins.
Fonko fadam be bulu AK be bulu bare false bullet we call use.
They had AK-47s too, but they were using false bullets.
Tear gas wol fadam be bulu.
They had tear gas as well.
Bare ntele mum be lor front line auto.
But those of us that were standing on the front line,
ntenata folo ko.
I said to them, if you don't want the tear gas to have any effect on you, you will take cow dung and put it on your nose. At that time, I came with it prepared.
So then, that
was when we the students picked up stones. And we also stoned them. In that process, I think their superiors from Kudang and Basse, I came to see them myself. There was a white pickup, but it had a very long antenna. They were speaking there. But this was what they were saying.
Crowd control
that they did not have the means of controlling that crowd
until they
got reinforcement from Farafenye. So they were communicating with Farafenye.
Will not have for maybe less than maybe 1 hour time before.
But they informed them that they could only get there in about an hour's time.
Na ka hakilo bulandi wati di hanfo kana soro e bangena diamo iko amanna wato si
banna montro wato fonsi,
but it did not take up to an hour. Farafenye arrived.
Before we get to when Farafenye the Farafenye soldiers arrived, can you tell us how big the crowd was?
Ako janning Farafenye ko la futo e be ofala kafo membeje wala waro abenyadile
kafo nyin siata bake because it's more than 300 people. Asiata mukeme sabat.
It was a huge crowd, probably more than 300.
And was the crowd only made up of students or other people?
Ako Allah o kafo talibolu damanne bije bang fu modul fanali
all of them were students, only students.
Please proceed.
Ako etenteng
kabir mbewota man tambi 1 hour la.
We were there and not more than 1 hour.
Farafenye futata
Reinforcement from Farafenye arrived.
Bar kabir itel futata,
but when they arrived,
yake group flat ya inot la sidla fula.
They made 2 groups. Some came from the east. Some came from the cemetery, the Daslami cemetery end. To come through the police station. But their leader who was there, Sabali said that he said to these ones that the way he observed the affairs of the students, that they could not be controlled until and unless except the plan that they came with,
enforcement, neither die or alive.
That they had to change their plan to enforcement, which is. But Sabali said,
Mr. Witness, Mr. Manneh, please, can you allow for the interpreters to interpret your testimony?
Akwesi silo di kana sorla la komboda men fole drong nela kumo jindi ide do man din drong han fo nimme nyi ya kana sor tubab kanto isina tenteng.
You have to wait for the interpreter to completely finish what he is saying. Wait a few moments before you start to speak.
Akoy watin dindi kana sor la nyin na men ka fo angale kanto pour sa bang nyin kamala e kam fo laftale nga be moy andu laftale fanang mobe ya moy angale kawni maniga kanto wala na barniya kumol lo nya kanteng kana sor la me bandi motata moy la motete moy la woto kumo felente abete anafate warala so wala na koy si wato ta doman tenteng.
If you don't do this, we will not be able to follow your testimony.
Wala makoni make onya ila sede yaro ate koila bake katu kumodo lube filale. Ya fahamu?
Nya fahamu.
I understand.
Thank you very much. Please proceed.
Akoy tenteng.
Sabali said
akoy ko ni plano munata je
that the plan that they came with
akabe communicate abe communication ke kan
that was the communication he was making,
barabe communication ke kan damin
but where he was making that communication,
yarabe kombole telephone kande
I think he was calling the combos
kanyita ndiko nyanta parela ndira kamala be attaque la nyamin sayo
to inform them that they were getting prepared and how they were going to attack us.
Sabali yo kumo fonye
Sabali gave me that information.
Mboko damitro tumo inata bundro kumas.
And while we were in that situation, they started shooting.
But kabre bundro kumas.
But when they started the shooting, personally, I felt that the bullets that we are now used were no longer false bullets.
And we
were there and not more than 5 minutes.
Sabali
said to me, Njie, I have been shot. When he made that statement and his falling down was almost at the same time. I said to him, don't lose hope. Let's leave things in the hands of God. In that moment, he said to me, please come. I bent over him. He wanted to speak to me, but I think that time the poison got into him. He could not speak. His tongue was moving, but his speech was not audible.
Then,
so the other guy that I was standing together with,
because
when he was shot, the blood splattered on my white shirt.
The
one that I was standing together with, Njie, he was concentrated looking at Usman. Because at that time, the way he was, the state that he was in, was a very, very sad situation. At that time, he was opening his mouth, and he was closing his mouth, perhaps attempting to speak, but unable to speak. But he was always unable to speak. Also, the sound that was coming from his chest,
so another bidi.
He was there rolling around. From the highway, he went off the side of the road. All that torn was with blood until he died. As we were there, an ambulance came. At the time when we were picking him up to put him inside the ambulance, at that time he had already died.
Mr. Manneh, before we move on, can I just retrace your steps? You mentioned that before live bullets were being shot, you realized that the bullets that were actually coming were false bullets, as you call them. Is that correct?
Ako yenyum foko follow fire follow lumenuke. Wulu manke kese tonya alti wulu mu rubber bullets leti wala kese tonya nteti. Ako fole mtonya ati bang.
Kesole ama ole afa.
Ani ako follow to ila fire follow lu. Fo wotumo yalo yevunyim fonu ko rubber bullets use. Ako fole mtonya ati ba ya follow ni rubber bullets lela.
Rubber bullet ha.
Rubber bullets, yes.
He's saying that they started firing with rubber bullets.
And how did you know they were firing with rubber bullets?
Ako biribe o rubber bullets fay kan yalo nyadi le ko ika fole kesol le fay wonya.
Janni basemina.
Before
the
arrival of the reinforcement from Farafenye, Usman himself said to the students that he said to them, do not be afraid, let this not make you panic. That these are rubber bullets, they were even touching him, and they don't do any harm to anyone. And that was before the reinforcement from Farafenye arrived.
And is that why the demonstrators had the confidence to proceed with the demonstrations, because it was only rubber bullets that were being shot at them?
Ako fole akendi talibolo hanimbi ijuso benta pour ka continue ila demonstration wala kato ya jako nyelika fole keso le final.
Ya kabir Osmane yo fo onata mo jamale juso bambandi ka advance nyato kata nyato.
Yes, when Usman said that, it gave many of us the confidence to continue proceeding and moving forward.
And can you tell us where the live bullets, after the live bullets started coming, where were they coming from? Who was shooting?
Ako bitum birin woketa saying wato me ya damu takabundiro kekese sobe o fangola wo damu tata wati jumale anin jumanyo lebe o kese sobe ulu faikan.
Wo keso kumasita kabirin Farafenye nata.
The firing of the live bullets started when the reinforcement from Farafenye arrived. But it was a combination. The detachment from Kudam was there. The detachment from Basse was there. And the one from Farafenye was there. Even the police officers that were stationed in Brikamaba, they too were there.
And were they all shooting at you?
Ako folu bebe kilo faikan numbang.
Ya ibe jakasirin bar bebe keso faikan.
They were mixed, but they were all firing.
But dol faran bije.
But there were also others.
Wal ka rubber bullet le fire.
Those who were firing rubber bullets.
But dol bije.
But there were others.
Real bullet le bol blue.
They were using live ammunition. Those injured some and killed others.
So there was a mixture of rubber bullets as well as live bullets coming from the soldiers.
Ako amunta sojarolu wotembo ya jahasele wolem ya du nyotole dolbe kese sobe o faykan dolbe nyim fole keso faykan faketa wonyal
aketa jam.
Yes, that was how it happened.
As well as the paramilitary.
Fanim paramilitary ul fanalu be wala ke kambang.
Paramilitary sojarol.
I did not see the paramilitary, I only saw the soldiers.
And after the live bullets were shot by the soldiers and Usman Sabali fell down and later died, was there any other person who suffered, who was killed as a result of the shooting coming from the soldiers?
Ako sojarol be bundiro la wonya fodum wo bundiro kono wo kono lem kesoy Usman Sabali ma fa boyta ala nata ala minjio doya fa ate kola modo fanan sototale men nata barama wala men sifa
ha mol sotale mun baramata mun fata je.
Yes, there were others. There were people who got injured and killed as well.
Kindly tell us who these people were and can you describe their injuries to us?
Ako molu foisi femfolno wala kotole mennu fata aning mennu baramata.
Nsef kuma fono jela.
Yo alafta wala mwela ko sitente yewo fo.
Kabrinya Usman sika kabula ambulance kono.
When we picked up Usman and put him inside the ambulance,
ambulance tata.
The ambulance left.
Abantambi 30 minutes wala.
Not before 30 minutes.
Nkoma.
Behind me.
Nata bundro moy.
I heard shooting. I heard them saying, he's been killed, he's been killed.
Front line okang.
Those of us, I said to those with me at the front line to wait for me.
Akafo en kana nyina de nimmambandi kana soro la nimantelu lamoy kumolu be sella nyokanne. So biring ite ko yele alimbatu jang mune natake.
So I told those of my colleagues we were at the front line, wait for me, and then I went to look at Seni, that where the shooting was coming from. I found Seni on the ground and he was screaming.
Baraka
But he was mentioning one lady's name. But I later got informed that he was mentioning the name of his mother.
Can you give us the full name of Seni, please?
Ako for Seni ye membungonya ato for mumuneti ana kontongo.
Atomu Seni da kontomu nyabalete.
Seni Nyabali.
Thank you. Please proceed.
Kwetente.
When I found him in that place, he was screaming. He was mentioning the name of a woman whom they said was the mother. But they said the mother passed away earlier on.
When I arrived there, I immediately knew that he was shot.
Where was he shot?
Ako keso yama mintole.
Sojaro leabu.
Keso yama balo mintole.
Keso exactly because ala denuko.
His shirt.
Denukafula bedundala.
He had two shirts.
But there
was blood in front of him. From his neck going down to his stomach. But I do not know which point he was hit by. But I suspect the shot would be from the front.
What about Usman Sabali? Where was he shot?
Usman
Usman was shot twice. One was just right above his eye. The other one was on his chest. I saw that personally. But this other one, I did not remove his shirt to be sure exactly where he was hit.
Did Seni Nyabali die of his injuries?
Seni did not die instantly. When the ambulance arrived, they put him inside the ambulance and he was screaming. And then they took him away. It was after the whole demonstration that I got to hear that he eventually died.
Please take your time, Mr. Manneh. Hold on for the interpretation, please.
Animbe ake hakilo bulan lede karna surla lamoy. Eko janni nga futa. Ekafo eko janna futa minto.
They said that he died on his way to the hospital. But before we picked him up to put him inside the ambulance, I do not know whether it was his father or what. Or the uncle. Or his whatever. I came to move away a little bit from the highway. At that time, they were the land phones. I got into the boot. I called Muhammad Fati. I said to him, I don't know whether this is your son or what, but he was shot. He's here. So we got almost at the same time there, and we picked him up inside the ambulance. But where he was lying, I don't know whether it was sour milk or bread. I don't know what it was, but something was lying that was beside him there. But I cannot recall what that thing was.
Mr. Manneh, were there any other people who were shot on that day?
Ako fomo dolu sotontale nyimmo flo ko la keso e menuma.
Na sanka mamoid.
Ako. Seni ning sabali kola fomo dolu fanalu sotonta jele keso e menuma ke barama wala kafa.
Keso mol fana majele.
Yes, others were shot.
Please tell us who they were and where they were shot and what happened to them.
Ako ya fonyeng. Jumanyo len wolti ye menu bung wonya andu ye bung jato min tolle ye mellong. Ako alafta lon na le fanang mo kotang lu menu ye bung dinkira nyintoje anu ye bung min tolle balo jato lu minto.
Yo kabrin sen na ko botala.
After seeing this incident,
I moved to the front line.
Some others proceeded to move towards the Gamtel end. There are two, there was some firing. Some people wanted to attack Gamtel to break through, to steal money. But I did not allow them to. I stood by the door.
Inata Musa fire to Musa Kanaji.
Inata?
Musa Kanaji.
Ya fanambunne.
Musa Kanaji nata fanambunne.
So they shot Musa Kanaji there.
Bare janni baat sotla.
But before he was shot,
he made a fire back.
They were firing for a while.
Because ye keso do fire na kang.
Because the one shot was fired at him.
I stood between him and the bullet.
I stood between the bullet and Musa. The shot did not touch me, but it landed on the concrete. When it landed on the concrete, I think the bullet exploded.
Alo 14 down.
That explosion, I think that came with fire. And that fell on my leg. I had an ache on my foot. I bent down and I looked at my trousers. The black trousers that I wore.
Nylon.
It was a nylon trousers.
So I
saw it melting.
Nata jabe yelun kang be na kuto keso da be ma fa jabe yelun kang.
I saw the trouser melting where the shot the fire landed.
Nata na kuto sun serande.
I rolled up my trousers.
Nata je aboita ay ndambala aboita mbalo da min kang.
I saw where I was hit.
Amanduno.
It did not penetrate.
But kesola kando nying.
But the heat of the heat of the bullet caused a bruise. So now to stand up, other shots came. And then Musa fell. But the shot that was fired at Musa was a very it was a very wicked shot. The shot that touched him, I cannot say it except if Musa himself should tell. The shots that touched him were many.
Can you tell us how many shots touched Musa and where he was shot?
Ako foi sinyum fono nyene etela cross roto kesejel si Musa ma anin kesoli ama jato mintole.
Musa keso mu yamanta fono.
I cannot say how many bullets touched him.
Abrasi unto.
But from his leg, I saw blood.
Fa account.
Up to his neck. And I know that the bullets that touched him were many.
Was Musa Kanaji one of the students at Birkamaba?
Yes, he was a student.
Did he survive his injuries?
Musa anatami loptano to malum fa baluren ba famanta bar dole konye ko e ka baluren de bar dole ko afatale.
He took a long time at the hospital and I do not know whether he survived, but some said he survived, but others said he died.
Can you give us more details about the injuries that you suffered on your knee? Can you explain them?
Ite fango ko membo ite balokan afonyeng ay ijato kenyadi le la baram woketa nyadi le.
After the fight,
the
landing of the bullets on me,
well, my body got swollen, and the swollen part, it was discovered that there was blood clot inside my body. But afterwards, I thank the Almighty Allah.
Which part of your body was swollen?
Yeah, keso daw da man tabala je yelefung fudita jela.
Kawale fote balo minto ma fanu ko to e karoto fo isiso to fo minto.
Abrin konol fo mbulol fo nsiun fo wutol.
From my back, my knees, my chest, my stomach,
in my thigh.
And how did these injuries come about?
Akonyimba molu nyil wolnata kenyadile ketanyadile.
Nam?
Ako wo wairi yafo wo bundiro le ulukebala wa ako ketanyadile.
Ubara molu nyin fonko fudo nyin mfama nata jaranya.
The blood cloth, my father healed me later.
I don't know if you can understand the question. I asked how you were injured. You said your whole body was swollen and had blood clots. So I'm asking how you sustained those injuries, because you only mentioned that a fragment of a bullet hit your knee.
Ako niaja yenyi nkawala wairi iko keseteri nguboite singo kang me la kurto singo yelundi. So nyindolu meni alon ko le balo funundi wonya hanfo yele fingo kete balo kono. Ako alafta kumako le mwela fo kesolle yema ibala jato bala wonya bang wole balo funundi wonya fo yele fingo kete je.
This is what I am telling you. All the spots that I was shot at. Wherever I was shot at on my body, I developed blood clots. But the treatment of that did not take long. It was just one day, and my father healed me.
Can we just clarify this point? Are you saying that you were shot at these different parts of your body that you just mentioned? And what were you shot with, please?
Ako alafta hanim bide je yesenea. Ibalo dulalu menu ke fo nya. Ako fo kidike le maje andum fanang wolu wo kidike solu wolle akende fo ibalo funuta wonya hanu fo ana yele finguna tataraje.
Yes, that was caused by bullets.
What kind of bullets?
Ako mun kese façon lem fo le keso lem fo kidi kese sobe
wala ni life bullet.
This was the life bullets.
And the live bullets only caused swelling and blood clots on your body?
Ako kese sobe lo live bullets wolle ya kendi nimeye madame wala ke balu funundi han fo yele fi ngita je bang
ha nay dawda ma okola nata yele fi ngji bare o man batande o nata ke tilikiling jararo tim fa mala karola bare baramoni wala nata batande o fo karesaba.
Yes, wherever it touched, I had the swelling and the blood clots, but that did not give me any complications. It only took one day, and my father healed me. But the wound that I suffered took about 3 months.
Can you tell us how come when live bullets shot at your other compatriots caused death and injury and penetrated through their bodies, how come these bullets did not penetrate your body and did not cause any substantial injuries? Can you tell us why that was?
Ako alafta damen lon wolem nyin live bullets kese tonya ye kafunyolu mennu ma ayolu fa wo kese tonya lu nata itema amefa fa ye balo funundile yele fingu duntaji ako muna yo sabu muna yo no
wala inte ko ya hamele la fanam fala.
This is to say that they also intended to kill me.
Bari kesol lay dum bali ya lafto dalilo le lolo munan na kesolu mete fano
ila ko mo account gando bande
ako ya lon bari alafta lon le kesol ye kafunyolu fa dami munan na wo kese kilingolu manna ite fanam fano munan ya sabu kesolu mandu jato kono
no atem falam be kundan.
No, it could not kill me because I was protected. I was bulletproof.
Okay, I think we'll move on from this point, Mr. Manneh, and just concentrate on any other injuries or fatalities that you witnessed.
Ako ton se bo to ngatenten barama kotengulu wana nimmodo lu soton taje menu fata je wala menu baramata je isiolu fananu fonyeng.
Kabri Musa Kanaji ambulance una rasikato.
When the ambulance took Musa Kanaji,
amantambi 3 minutes.
Not before 3 minutes.
Inata Ibrahima Fanambu.
Then Ibrahima too was shot.
Ibafla Ibrahima Sedi.
His name is Ibrahima Sedi.
Dolbafla Luo Sedi.
Some call him Luo Sedi.
Ani Musa bunte ma 3 minutes over duitema.
His shooting and that of Musa was within a space of 3 minutes. We took him also and brought him to the ambulance. And then they took him, and he took a long time at the hospital.
Where was he shot?
Ako kesoye wafana ma mintole Ibrahima wala luo. Ibrahima said. Kesoya ma mintole. Kesoya ma nyenokoto. He was shot under his abdomen, just a little bit below his abdomen.
You also mentioned that it was the soldiers who were armed. Can you tell us whether the students were armed or not?
Ako yinyum foko jorango be sojaro le bulu kidolo. Fo talibolu fana joranne be bulu bang.
No sojaro karamuda dindun Dele naman keberoti fa defense wala. Kidi tebulu mur tebulu feofen tebulu naman keberote kabrini ne faro kumas.
For the students, we only had stones for self-defense. We did not have guns. We did not have any knives.
Please carry on and tell us what happened afterwards.
Ako atenteng ya fonyeng biri Ibrahim Abung ofanalu kola natala nyadile.
Modo fanambije.
There was also one person.
Bare nyalo ni Ibrahim faunata.
But I know that if Ibrahim should come,
wara ni Jimba nata,
or if Jimba should come, they are the ones that know that individual. Or that individual is from Daslami. He was also shot on the head, but he did not die. He's alive.
Can you also tell me, sorry for interrupting you, Mr. Manneh, can you tell me whether there were any injuries on the part of the soldiers from the stoning coming from the students?
Akofo yenyi mfana njele bangu sojaro lumenu be bundiro la wairi talibo lufana liye bumbero la le wati sotonta fo talibo la bere fayo ay sojaro lu baramale wala ay kuke sojaro la
nya police do bije.
There was one police officer.
I
saw him myself. He was seriously wounded. But that police officer, he had a pistol and he was firing. That was at Brikamaba, and I saw that with my own eyes. I knew him, I recognized him before the demonstration started. Because there are two people there. There's one Luo Sedi called Ibrahim Sedi. And Musa Kanaji. His shots touched or killed one of them. There was also one of our people called Adamanjai. He came rushing to me. He said to me, "Have you seen that police officer standing over there?" And I said to him, "Yes, I've seen him." He said to me, "Let us devise a means of killing this guy immediately."
Mr. Manneh, can I just interrupt you at that stage? You mentioned before in your testimony that the police officers were not shooting. Is that correct?
Akoy nyum fonunko polisolu mantara bundirola
fo counselant
akoy nyum fonunko ko so polisolu mantara bundirola fo wolem to nyati bang
no police bijela nyaw sutele
ana ko fo
story ni ba fala fo watu do bije hakilo jakas.
Well, what he's saying that the police he's talking about was among them. Sometimes when you explaining this thing as time, it was a long time. Sometimes you make things get mixed up in your mind. But the police was there, and as he said, he said the policeman was shooting with a pistol.
So then I'll ask you the question that I asked you before. Were the police officers who were present at the scene at Birkamaba during the demonstrations, were they shooting or were they not shooting?
Ako to silanga besaila nyinyin karo kan. Police olu men fangli alon ko lu be do ko la Birkamaba police station to jele. Fo wol fanalu kono molu ye bundiro kele bang.
Police do de.
This other police officer, I saw him with a pistol and he was moving. But Adamanjai came to me rushing. He said to me, "Have you seen?" He asked me if I saw this. Adamanjai ko yo police jele bang yi fama police nyin jele bang
ha nya police on jela.
Adamanjai said to me, "Have you seen that police officer?" And I said to him, "Yes, I have seen him."
Just so that we are clear, is this the same police officer who was injured?
Ako purka ko lu senandi wo police o membe bundiro la pistulo la wonya fata mo kilingo ya telephone barama bang.
Yata kilungu barama ha.
Yes, he was the one.
Can you tell us who injured him and how he was injured?
Ako foisa fono nye jumale ya barama aninga la baramo baramata nyadile.
Ya Adam Njie munata kafo nyako police mu hanoto jana.
It was Adam Njie who came and pointed this policeman out to me.
Atele ko puru nyafa nka ndapala.
Adam Njie told me
atele eliminate abruto.
Adam Njie told me, let's kill this policeman. He's hiding and shooting at the students with a pistol. Bring Adam Njie yo foye komune natake.
Nam?
Ko bring Adam Njie yo foye ko alinga nyimfa ikai hani mune natake.
Akonye nyimbe nimma nyimfa be moja mafala jam.
He said to me, if we do not kill this man, he's going to kill a lot of us here today.
Kabrim balanta bulu wato long akonye sayumte be fera kelamba mba eliminate lanta fala baramba eliminate la.
But when I declined his invitation to kill him, that was when he said to me, well, then I am going to devise a plan. I will not kill him, but I will eliminate him.
Mr. Manneh, I did warn you about going straight to the point and answering my questions. Can you just please do that, because we really don't have that much time. Can you tell us how this police officer got injured? What happened to him?
Ako wato la detole ya sabu ako bari nyim police o me kala kumo foteng alawo baramo aya soto nyadile baramata nyadile.
Adam Njie ya bumberola.
Adam Njie stoned him.
And what injuries did he sustain as a result of that?
Bring Adam Njie ya bumberola la baramo keta baramata mintole abala jato mintola la baramo keta nyadile.
Because kabru ya bumberola nte ajele yellow bola abulu mutatan pistol babuta abulu mutatan abita.
When he was stoned, I saw blood coming, oozing from his hand. He held his pistol and he held his hand as well.
You have also mentioned the injuries that you sustained, as well as 2 fatalities and other people who were injured. Can you tell us what happened to you after the demonstrations?
Ako ya fonyene menu fata menu baramata ni te fong menkete la yolu be fonyene silan. Bring ako ya fonyene menkete la ani menu fata ani menu baramata je ani ko keta nyame yo be fonyene silan. Bari o demonstration o biri ali preta o noto mune fong nata ketela.
Well, anyway, ntenata fenkela ntenata borla.
I ended up running away.
And what happened after you ran away?
Mune nata ke biri borta.
Now boro kono manna muruna for Karambu Delta.
When I ran, I left and I did not return until schools reopened.
When did school reopen?
Karambun yelta wati jumale.
Karambun lokum fula Karambun soronta walla inatayala.
The school was closed for 2 weeks and then it reopened.
And why was the school closed for 2 weeks?
Mulane Karambun soron fulo kumfula.
Because
because of the demonstrations and the people that died in that demonstration.
And how long did it take for your injuries to heal?
Itela baramu membe bale kome ye batandi bake isingoto we wati jelleta.
That took up to 3 months.
So when you went back to school, you had not completely healed.
Ako to ibita karamu to be murula karamu to tumomena we atara imankende bake.
Yes, at that time I was not healed.
So what happened when you went back to school?
Akoto sila mune nata kibiri muruta karamungoto.
Kabrin karamuda tantara karambuto force de muna yente barjan nimbita karambuto tanelun sama da jan nimbita napa bi ko nyoko nef alay kula nyitandi nimbita karambuto bari e kana son keso kuma.
On that Monday, when schools were opened, in fact, in the morning, my father said to me that God has shown me something, that you are going to school, but make sure that there is no gunshot. He said to me, bring your protective means, your jujus.
Mr. Manneh, in light of the limited time that we have, we know that your father is very powerful with these spiritual weapons that he has. But let's just concentrate on what we need to get from you now. What happened after you got to school? Did anything happen on that day when you went to school?
Akotonya aya lonne kulolu ni safewlu biya menno akobari alafta damel lonna drum mune ketetela biri muruta karamuto so biri muruta karamuto mune nata keje
ya kabri muruta karamuto wala inte ko first day karamuto drum.
When I returned to the school on the first day,
kabre belo ma purunya sai sokono.
When they rang the bell for the close of school,
nta fintita ngombe fintita school bundarnya sojara moto jeloren.
As I came out of the school gate, I saw a military vehicle standing.
Yende arrest soja mane Bramandi yentel sembatenna.
They arrested me and Bramanding and took us away.
With handcuff.
We were handcuffed.
Who were you arrested with?
Ikoye ninjumale muta.
Yennim Bramanding Fati the arrest.
I was arrested alongside Bramanding Fati. But we found one elder inside the vehicle.
Was Burama Fati a student?
Yes, he was a student.
Was he the only one arrested from your school?
Yes, it was the only two of us that were arrested.
Who arrested you?
Kudang soldier long because munente mutanye sutele bata kudanda.
The soldiers from the Kudang military barracks. Those that arrested me, I recognized them and they were from Kudang.
You said you met someone in the truck that they placed you in after your arrest. Can you tell us who that was?
Yenyum foko ye motara moto kono jali ke bala motara je fo jumala moti.
Wolum Faisane Wilankara.
He was Faisane from Wilingara.
And who was he?
Ako fai wo mujumaleti.
Fai atefanamu UDP le nyatonka balte Wilangara.
He was one of the UDP stalwarts in Wilingara.
Do you know why he was arrested?
Ako fo yalo ne munana ya mutabang.
Because problemo nyunkola problemo na ratonto fonko political tension ya sabolto.
Yes.
So inata keba jama arrest ko politiko.
After the
UDP problemo political problemo.
After the student demonstration, the whole affair was turned into a political affair, and the UDP was accused of using the students as a tool to start the disturbances. So many of their leadership in that area were arrested.
And how was the student demonstrations used as a political tool?
Ako saying wolio keno nyadile ka talibol law demonstration o ta ka ke politico joranti hanfo kulna talabangonya
bala firaun ani yanda.
Well, it was something that they just want to do. As they wish to do, they did what they wish to do.
Were the UDP militants in Birkamaba linked to the student demonstrations?
Akofo UDP ngol membe Birkamaba folu dung wolu buloso buku sotole talibo law balamba ya to law demonstration to fo ka foko UDP ngol le nyori fo muto nyalti ba
UD o manke UDP ku problem found fa o mun tel karamude de do damana problem o binta mun keda binta mana tan Ibrahim Bare UDP o manke politique.
This was not even a political thing. This thing was just because of Ibrahim Abari and Bintamane's case. This is what made the students to come out and demonstrate. It has nothing to do with politics.
I understand that your demonstrations had nothing to do with politics, but I am asking whether the authorities actually linked the UDP militants in your area with the demonstrators.
Ako tonya akayalo ne manku soto nyobala ako bari ko kola fo nyaton ko lubanko kan inata nyin kotale ya ke politique koti ka foko UDP ko le bulo ba kono hanu fo wala nata sabu ko nyin nata yele mawonya ako fo aketa wala nyama bang.
Because the law area la nata tension nata ko jama because inata ke ba jama arrest.
Yes.
Ni ke yin kali karabe minto UDP fonko be arrest ke sama makat.
Yes, because in our area, it later turned out to be a UDP, a political affair. And so when they ask which political party is this individual supporting, and when they are told it's UDP, they arrested all of them.
And where did the soldiers take you?
ako biri yete muta sojarolu ya teli samba min
yentel samba Makati.
It took us to Makati.
Where in Makati?
Makati minto mafang.
Makati la prisino kono je.
The Makati prisons.
La prisino kono je.
Can you tell us what the name of the prison is?
Ako fokaso nyinga to sotole bang.
Ante atolo nyine la ko fonko Makati prison.
Yes, I know it by the name Makati prisons.
Is it also called Janjangbure prisons?
Ako foy ka fo jele fana ko Janjangbure kaso.
Telong.
Yes, that's the place.
Makati walon Janjangbure.
Makati is Janjangbure.
And how long were you detained there?
Ye wati jelle keje ali wati jelle ke umuto kono je.
De kabrente mutawto nyamra fo lokun fla fo lokun sabadal. Ne munki je because kabrente bulo ni examo ma jafanyola was.
When we were arrested and taken, I think we spent almost 2 or 3 weeks there. Because when we were released, that period and the WAS examination was not far apart.
And had you been charged with any offense or taken to court before you were taken to Janjangbure prisons?
Ako janni yali samba Janjangbure kasola. Yali samba kitola le bang fo yali tumile kwale nyine ke bang fo kaiti de alla ko kamale bang fo muneke.
Man de samba da iman from school to prison mbota yem lumene yente faw releso lumene releso lo ne fonko bona han ko po bona more than 2 weeks for almost 3 weeks han ko po beta benna bunko de ma bona so yembula lumena ntamadan si una fo seruja e ma han in charge fenna fam.
We were not charged, we were not also accused of anything. I was in handcuffs for 2 weeks, and the day that I was released was the day that the handcuffs were removed from my hand. In fact, I had to walk on foot back home.
Did you eventually go back to school and take your examinations?
Ako fo kola inata silo sotole ka muru karambu to kata karang hanu fo ka examo ke?
Ha nata muru karambu to the examination ota was very disappointed because yes,
I eventually returned and started the examinations, but I was disappointed because while people were studying and preparing themselves for the examinations, I was in prison.
So as a result, were you able to prepare well for your exams?
Akobitum fole asabu bang imam pare no fodung yesilo sole ke imam pare lon examo kamba.
Yeah, wala na mana fonko mana mekino baka barabutu nata lo pass mark kun ila pass mark government ya lo damin tata lo to kak.
That was why I could not get a very good grade, but thankfully I was able to achieve the government cutoff mark, and that was exactly what I got.
Okay. Mr. Manneh, you have already described, you have already explained to us previously all the harassment you went through after the demonstrations when you tried to gain attendance into different schools. Is that correct?
Ako yenyum fo ye mini jamale ke kadung karambungol to ye soundi tata dulalto iyaita hanu fo silange batata janni be karambungo sotola akete yo koleate fo kol lata wala nyama bang.
Yeah, kol nata law nyama. Yes,
that was what happened.
And you also explained that this harassment was as a result of the fact that you were a demonstrator in Birkamaba.
Akomdu muneyo be sabu yenyino foko itema beta talibol la demonstration oleto menketa Birkamaba.
Ha munketa Birkamaba.
Yes, the demonstrations that took place in Birkamaba.
You also mentioned that it was also as a result of your affiliation with the UDP party.
Ako andu nyim fanang asike ko ye ite muta ko UDP ko le muiti wala na nyin ko be keta wonyabang.
Ha itele be muta wolte because bari itele nyai to nyaje de malefe ka to nyata mandete la saba politiko ya saba politika wete bara manka politika wete to nya to nyamu to nyat so kana fa be ko impulpela so it la ko be mold.
Yes, that was what it was, but then they turned it into a political affair, but that had nothing to do with politics. They know the truth, but they didn't want to say it, and they want to confuse issues.
Just to conclude, can you tell us if you managed to complete your secondary school?
Ako puruka kuolu kumfa fodung inata silo sotole yakata hanfo yela secondary karambungu karanne hanfo ijita karambungu.
Ako
fo kuolu pour ka kuolu kumfa fodun inata nyi silo sotole bang ka tenten ila karangola ye karang hanu fo ye secondary karambungu mumeo bang fo ye ji karambungu to aketa wala nyama bang
no amanna ko nyama because political effects muye folo ntara fo grade 12 pour ka a complete da menya na wasbe jo ça fait man tuje pour ka exam pour ka waske inata banta mbilo ko sinyato ko ka ma wasta so man ta ikana na report na subject ro be daren mfam be selo ko.
Yeah, that's what happened. I went up to the level of taking the grade 12 examinations. I paid my fees. I prepared everything. But that was the time when I was arrested and taken to the Janjambure prison. The exams, well, definitely I was unable to perform because I was already in the cell when the exams came. The time I left the prison, by that time the exams had already come. This is why I was unable to perform well.
I was referring to your grade 12 exams, Mr. Manneh, not grade 9.
Akabela grade 12 exam olema wo keta nyadile.
Yeah, I'm finding grade 12.
This is what I'm talking about, the same grade 12 exams.
So amunta wo grade 12 exam ye cut off mark or sotong wole to bang?
No, nya cut off mark was grade 9. So grade 12 ye mbali wala mawole tano.
The cutoff mark was at the grade 9, but for my grade 12 that I was denied permission to sit to that examination.
And as a result, you have not been able to take your grade 12 exams and you never completed secondary school. Is that correct?
Ako woto wala ya kendi imela grade 12 exam okeno wala nafanang imela karango kumfano imabano ko wala mbang?
Yeah, wala.
Yes, that is it.
Can you tell us what impact this whole experience has had on your life?
Ako woto ite nyinko membe takiwonya membe ketela fokana bula ila karambumbulo fo ay mune sababu ite fongola hadama yato ila baluoto ani ila kuolto ay kenya dile
wala inda himani nyecho ay wala tinya folo hadama ay wala tinya na dunia fanan tinya dal.
It affected my humanity, it affected my future.
Because in the school,
because the time that I was at school,
first class was more than 1,000 people.
I was usually among the first 10, and that was a certainty. It doesn't matter if the class was 1,000 or whatever. I was always among the first 10.
Ni tata position la karola school ton ka key position la ko control because katala for assistant head boy and be ko palasul be sotla.
And that time also in the school I used to attend
by telephone ko be sotla mbatu abela kumo kanna sor kan adu ni be diam la dukare inyatili microphone la wala microphone sabayati ling idala ni da jenkendi micro yo molu bukela kumo moy dukare nge manene laftale ibe membe fokan abeye safe abeye moy katu wole sijang dukare nga kewo nyama isaje ninka nyolla moy kumo be senayala le ay fahamu ay long way abe safe kanede bar ni kumo fo nimba kan sor kan janni ngambandi ne diamu ta moy lay kamen fo so saywo kambang ko ay muneke la balwoto
ya wala inte ko ndebe school ro wato mana.
At the time that I was at school,
during exams,
during exams, no matter how many people there were, no matter how difficult the examination was, I was always amongst the first 10.
So, examination.
At that time, there were some of my badmates. We were not comparable. I was not comparable to them when it came to exams.
Defeat very seriously.
Because I used to defeat them.
So, but some of them, they are doctors.
But today, some of them are doctors.
Some of them, they are master graduates.
Some of them have master's degrees.
So, what I na life damage balakita na dal.
So that means my life has been damaged a lot. And that has also affected seriously my humanity.
So sometimes fanang nimol mum fata nyala face to face.
Sometimes also those people that died in my presence.
Ufarnata mbesaya muntu nyala ni kila tentu.
And at this moment, I thank God.
But now, Osman atala reflection kana what.
And I used to have see the image of Usman constantly. Sometimes I used to visualize him crying. Sometimes I visualize him telling me to greet his mother for him.
Yeah, but natam fama tento baka nyaja because anata lo nyele moria silo la kao kutopoto for.
But I
reflection about
I thank God because of my father. He eventually worked on that and ensured that those visual images I used to see, stop coming. So I thank God for that reason.
Is that all, Mr. Manneh?
Ako kuolu danta wale to bang.
Yeah, kuolu danta wale.
Yes, that is the end of it.
Thank you very much. That is all for you. I have no further questions. Mr. Chairman, I hand over the witness to you.
Manneh, njie manneh, akoy numbara bake silang atama nyinin kar do soto abe nyinin kala menna silang kobe commissional lebulu nimme nyinin kar soto jewulu be nyinin kala le.
Thank you very much, Council. Thank you, njie manneh, for your testimony. Ininkundan manna jambide.
Have you come here with any bulletproof juju?
Commission chairman le kenyinin ka go barbide ko korinin kundani jawman na jambi.
No.
Thank you. Commissioners, if you have any questions. Bishop, we start with you. I start on the right.
Bishop Odiko, wala kane nyinin ka.
Thank you, Chairman.
Ako numbara chairman.
Mr. Njie Manneh.
Ako Mr. Njie Manneh.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Ako si atilindi nimisal kama afilta dulato.
Were you put in prison twice?
Ako fasinya fulalong ye ke kasola bang.
At your grade 9 and at your grade 12.
Biri bota grade 9 aning biring ye muta grade 12 time wala.
Yes, twice.
My second question is, you narrated that you were shot. Where were you shot?
Ako enyum fonun ko ye bun kesola le ako kesolu ye bala jato min tol le ma.
I manko to
my back,
to kata nkono dalla
around my stomach, my legs, my thighs.
Do they have any physical disturbance in your body?
Ako fokana bula bila foli mantora le sabu ibala jato kono mensi batandi.
Keso madame no.
Where the bullets touched me,
and
where the fire landed on my foot.
Time to time,
sometimes it itches, and when I scratch it, it always starts to develop into a wound again.
Thank you. Commissioner Kinte, you have the floor.
Wala kane nyinin ka saing Commissioner Kinte wala be nyinin kala.
Assalamu alaikum pai.
Ako Assalamu alaikum Njie Manneh.
Njie Manneh. Njie ye joyo le do dunjang lafta ngole to bondi.
Ako ye joyo le do nga yamoy la memfo
Abulanga direct.
Okay.
Maybe I'll say interpret nyuni. mo nanga mo mem fata mo londino folo brikama bando kumata la ngawlo.
We have not been able to establish the number of people that died in Brikama, and it's important that we know the number.
Ngalon ko killing ko Musa Kanaji.
I know that you said once Musa Kanaji.
Dolu ka fata dolu ka manfa.
Some said he died, some said he did not die.
Ko Usman Sabali wo fata le seni nyabali wo fanam fata.
You said Usman Sabali and Seni Nyabali also died.
Fa sabatita nyimo fulo damale bang sabanjango be fula to bang fo dole fanam beje mem fata.
Is this two the only individuals that died, and the third one not sure about that, or are there other individuals that died?
Anyway, point
on that point, those that were shot in my presence and died were Osman Sabali.
But Seni
was Usman Sabali, but Seni did not die in my presence. He was taken into a vehicle and he was screaming.
But
he died because after the disturbances, I went to his graveyard and I saw it.
Musa Kanaji.
Musa Kanaji. Some said he died. Some said he did not die. But I made my own investigations, but up till date, I have not seen him. But after the fight, those that were tortured in Makati, that was the reason for the death of Faisane and Nyonkotong.
No je ibe makoela Faisane ila butero.
You will help me there.
Wala man kunga to fola banga fata.
Faisane's torture led to his eventual death.
Korimodo fana manfa me yalon ko butero le keta sababoti o molu kono.
Has anybody died also who died as a result of the torture? And who is it? There was one of our teachers called Mr. Njie. I don't know his name, but we used to call him Mr. Njie. But he was tortured by Yakuba Ture in the cell. He kicked him and kicked him, and he failed. Then he got into the vehicle and left. And then they took him and took him away.
So school examination.
So when we were going for examinations, I went to the office and I found him at the office. He said to me, the beating that this guy meted on me, he said to me, up to date, the way I used to urinate before, I am unable to urinate that way now. He said that to me. When I left the school,
back to school again, senior school.
Then I returned back to the school, the senior school. And I found him at the senior school. He called me into his office. He said to me, the beating that Yankuba Ture meted on me, it has almost made my manhood dysfunctional. So he died. But Yankuba tortured him in my presence, and I was standing in Makati.
Okay. You
have not also told us
more hapo membe killing ibaramata bundiroto bari manfa.
The number of people, one, that got injuries from the shootings but did not die.
Yemenu bute Makati bute jawla bari manna fa.
Those that were tortured seriously in Makati and did not die. Give us that the estimate of the people.
Bunyamakalo.
No, kesoma buyata ya fane tocho makati.
Was he shot?
Orongalo follow kese bundula.
Keso munuma.
I menuma.
Adaman Njie.
Ya fonye Ibrahim Sedi.
You said Ibrahim Sedi.
Luo. Anin student kili membo ta dasilame. Wolu keso wolu male bare mo wolu kalangolong.
Adaman Njie. Amamfa baluren.
Adama Njie hani Adama Njie o fana man fa balure barke so afana mal
be unconscious luo said wala Ibrahima said ke kilimbe da silami fana
o mo sabol wala kalamuta
nyaw mo sabol
kido wala luma bari man fa bari baramata
man fa
for the interpretation, please.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Yeah. Button full of interpreters, they can do it. Not just dialogue between the two of you. Yeah. Go on.
Okay. Sai menu bute Makati.
Now, those that were tortured in Makati,
Iko Faisane o fatale.
you said Faisane died.
Teacher fana Mr. Njie afanang I watin dimbo bara fana nata fat.
And the teacher also, Mr. Njie, took some time but later died.
Kolia kala muta foje fanang mol beje menu bute sangarake hanni mam fa bari fanang osi lanjuru osa.
Mol beje menu bute sirosi bari dol mina tete imbanyo lanin luose ul mina tete ole
ni be folal.
Ha anta mol be lon.
Okay. Abaraka ba.
Okay, inshallah.
Thank you, Commissioner Bojang.
Njie manneh.
No.
Njie manneh, I want to take you back a little bit. In your statement, you said
Usman Sabali.
You said Usman Sabali. Where when he found you, he said to you that he has heard that
police officer Binta Manneh raped.
That the police officer that raped Binta Manneh, that he knows the individual. He said to you, but that he will reveal the individual's name to you later. I had moved out a little while. I don't know if he eventually get to tell you the name or not. That's my question. I want you to clarify for me.
I often lumino so more deposition at a fat out and a fat am after.
Well, the day he gave me that information was the day the demonstration took place the following day of our discussion, and that's the day he died, before he was able to give me the information about the person who raped Binta Manneh.
Baraka.
Commissioner Carr, have the floor. Oh, I thought, yeah, okay. Commissioner Jones.
Commissioner Jones, welcome in.
Thank you, Chairman. Mr. Manneh.
Mr. Manneh.
Most people are just learning about the protest in Brikama now.
Akomo jamaa be bokam Brikama bala o talibo la o mamang kalama saine.
Can you please tell the Commission the extent of the destruction in Brikama?
Ako foisa fono nyin commission e fo tiñaari ketale Brikama ba anin nin tiñaaro ketaja tiñaaro mo sa yirikano nyaadi le talibo law mamman kono Brikama baje.
And whether or not it escalated to other areas.
Fodung anata janjane kafuta dinkira kotangoluto Brikama ba kola.
Yeah, tiñaaro kele Brikama ba fawndo.
Yes, some destruction took place at Brikama ba.
Another tenten for Armitage Fanang.
And it was extended up to Armitage Senior Secondary School.
Bare ntol for bare nila modul benta president makat.
Well, I cannot say anything about what happened at the Armitage School or at the other places, but I met with some people who were arrested there. We met at the prison.
Bare maul tolong bare butu yedol nata je nyame batare baki to chobaki very seriously.
I don't know their names. I cannot remember their names. But by the time they were brought to the Janjambure prison, they were in a very bad shape. They were seriously tortured.
Because until yentel bo flada man keselo kono nebra until bu kabri until manfint.
Because two of us were in one cell, myself and Burama. We never came out from the day we were put in that cell. We didn't come out.
So, but sometimes in Kajale, somanda ikamuru bondi ka kuuro mo ke tocho very seriously.
But every morning, some other people were taken out of their cells and were seriously tortured. We hear them shouting and howling. That happens every day. But the people who were beating them were soldiers.
Very seriously.
And they used to beat them very seriously. Some of them were made to lie on their stomach, and these soldiers will walk over their bodies. Some were made to do monkey dance. And they used to take their batons and beat some of them very badly.
So
that I witnessed that with my own eyes, because I used to stand at the window of my cell and look at them when these things were happening. So after the beatings, they will go and take cold water and come and pour it on these people. And they are taken back into their cells again. And the following morning, the same routine will take place. That's how it happened. And later on, they released some of them in my presence there. Well, I was also released. But the day I was released, I also left some people in the cells there. Yes, that's what I can say about that episode.
And what about destruction of properties?
Yo,
tinyaro faido Brikama tan so fono.
What a destruction, I can talk about what happened in Brikama.
Tinyaro fananketa muntu walong gamtelt.
The destruction happened at the Gamtel. When I was standing at the door, I did not want the students to touch that place. But there were some stubborn individuals there. Those ones, they want to do good work. So that when things like that happen, they have the intention of stealing. Some people came also from the town. They were not dressed in uniforms, and they came and broke through the door. I saw others coming out of the building with money. Some were coming out of the Gamtel with their pockets bulging with coins, until some of the coins were even falling off from their pockets. But at that time, I was concentrated, I was saddened about the deaths that occurred. So some of the students too, after there were fatalities, they got angry. So the boots along the highway, so they went and destroyed all of those boots.
So police station. Police station.
This was the destruction that I saw, and the police station as well.
Tinyaro mamira tinyaro because tabilo damano tabilo teng.
I think the destruction there was minimal. I think it was just the table. That was what they took from inside and threw outside. Apart from that, there was no other destruction there. So this was what happened. That's the information I can tell you about so far as destruction was concerned.
Okay, and finally,
I
want to take you back to April 11, 2000.
April 2000.
As a 15-year-old boy, how did it feel seeing your friends lifeless on the ground?
Pardon, thank you.
Ako. Itesio benu sanji tani lulu. So inata nyinta nyadile kafunyolu karambunto tanyolu fulangolu. Yena wolu freoje lari nduma wo yeke nyadile.
No, nkolo fotendron. Mfama na alurema kwa nauten hakilo tinyatala.
Well, without the help of my dad, who helped me spiritually, I nearly went mad. Really, it affected my mind.
very serious.
I kept on taking spiritual water just to calm my mind. If not, I would have been an insane person.
Yeah, but ku buka ku fa mang mbatande ba kana man ka Usman na ko because safata nyaming.
Well, nothing disturbed me more than the death of Usman because the way he died.
Aniyo be balawato buna alafta kuma fulanye amafo no to posino dundala.
The time he was at he was dying, he wanted to tell me something because his mouth was moving, but no sound was coming out of his mouth. He wanted to talk, but he cannot.
So, Hanisai.
So up to date.
Hello.
That incident. If I sit alone and become lonely by myself,
so
if my mind goes to him, I used to cry. But nobody can change that in me until the day of my death. Because whenever I reflect about Usman, this same thought and this same sadness comes over me, and I cannot wrestle that out of my mind until the day of my death.
Yeah, inshallah,
that's what I can say.
Well, I'm really sorry for your loss, and I pray Usman's soul and all those of the departed rest in perfect peace.
Akoy si haketo nyin kitetul fanali bala fati abe duala fanang menu banta wonya fo ala si nemanin kafar keye.
Inshallah. Amen.
Thank you. I'll now turn to the commissioners on my left. Deputy Chair, you have the floor, please.
Sirantio nolanko chairman nolanko wala kana inyininka Madam Sose.
Thank you, Mr. Manneh.
Akoy numbara Mr. Manneh.
We are sorry for the pain that you are going through.
Ako isi haketu yedimingo mentaki membe kang.
But the question I want to ask is in relation to your refusal to get into Armitage.
Ako abarate be menyinin kala wolom ye balango menke pour que yedung Armitage karambungoto.
You were denied entry based on the fact that you were identified as a student leader in the demonstrations.
Ako ila balango keta nyineti ko ete mu talibol kono nyaton kaleti mendu ma beta talibol law demonstration oto.
Do you know if the other leaders were also denied access to the schools of their choice?
Ako foi si bonyin kala mabang nyaton ka kotangolo talibol kono fo lu fanali karambulu menu tombom pour yeta karanje foi balanta lu fanalu bulule bam pour ye dungo karambungol to.
Do mo kala muta duma moy bari ntela ta kalo principal o nyatuna yenta report ntela report on fotata mala because kelo nyum fon ko je birkamba mo to buka foje na man kentati da man to ka foje
yo what I can say about that is, well, for the others I cannot say anything about them because the thing got lost on me, but for me personally, when I stood in front of the principal at Armitage School, I knew that my information reached me before I arrived there. So that was the reason for his refusal to take me into the school. But for the others, I cannot say anything about them. I knew he got my information before my arrival there.
Thank you.
Akoy numbara.
Sorry, Imam C, you have the floor.
Imam C, wala kane nyininka.
Chairman.
Akoy numbara chairman.
Njie.
Ako Njie.
Usman Sabali Sakharilla.
Ako Usman Sabali iter lombang.
Usman Sabali na karambune dalendi nyola na kur kafta nyom kambaki. Akira na dindin tero fanam.
Yes, Usman Sabali, he was my schoolmate and he was my childhood friend. And we were all at the same school.
Wow, mom ngone joge wona bir fare krewan ñew be sen de ko wagla affaire yi ñaktu bi naka lay mel elek.
Ako abota aya krewan kanete tara fo birka maba kana foye ila kulube kala nyami wosomo faketa wala nyama. Yes.
bim demee sa baay wagala ne kii nit ki war a dee la.
ako biring atata botaje ifa fanga nyum foyen ko nyin siyote janga yala abe fala janin tiltan nani fa ke wala ketabang ate o mokilo
wala keta kay.
Yes, that's what happened.
bu bot setee bi nga ko gisee ci affaire ñaktu bi ak nim sawaree ak ni mooy doxee yow xelaloo ko dara.
ako wo somo birali benta wo demonstration dulato kolu be ta ka nyamin ani ngabe mamango ke ka nyamin foy ma sobindi fenna mam fem faye
Usman fanan keta molti mo yalanko afanan kundanta bak.
Usman is also somebody who had a lot of jujus and who had some protection with those jujus.
Afulanjam fanam.
Secondly,
janni molbe bona karambuto kata manuka.
Before we left the school to go onto the main road, we were very far from each other.
But
this information that my dad gave me about him,
maybe hakilo mantra inkanko kafo pabe mu for maybe possible as kelo nyinko no demonstration ko nata fala wot because ma mira soldier nin kidi bita fo bita mul bunna ka mul fa.
Well, and I also didn't think that the information that my dad gave me was going to happen immediately. And I didn't even think that the soldiers were coming there with guns to come and shoot at people. My mind didn't even go to those thoughts at the time. I took it as
maybe as maybe for sas fabisa salal ba maybe for al famba kumandla bound to bari kafo kilo babu na kafa hane mo ha kilo mantaw.
I didn't even think of him going to be shot. Well, I thought that when the dad gave me that news, at that instant, I thought that maybe he will get sick at a point or something else, but I never thought that he was going to be killed by a bullet.
Wow, bi nga gisee soldal yi ak fetel yi xelaatuloo woon sa baay lim la waxoon ci mbiram.
So man e kasuru aka mo moyle bang
no sura ga fama de ka kana
yo aka mem foten ako biri yenyin kiditiolu je sojarol nin kiditiolu futata je fo dum hakilo mante fama la kumo kambang
hane kabrija sojarol nin kidoje hakilo man na fama la kumota kumo hakilo man na buno because ni alabe ko den na dame abuka ni lema bija kala be hakilo aka be sundo mo sukina mo nyata mo de silo jenola so bara hakilo mama.
Well, I was unable to remember that because, well, sometimes if destiny is to take its path, nobody can deny destiny. So this is why maybe none of us, or me personally, I was unable to remember what my dad told me about him. So that's how things went.
Ñaarel bi seen ñaktu bi ngeen seen ñaktu bi moom da ngeen doon def ñaktu wala da ngeen doon xeex ak soldal yi.
Ako allow demonstration o ñinkono al nin sojarolu be kele kanne num fodon altel finditale drong pour ka demonstrate
kawon selendres to demande
ako al nin sojarolu be kele kanne num bang fodon atel la finto dalilo keta ñintile drong ka atel finditale pour ka demonstrate.
No ni man trakele lawo because intele be intel lafta intel be finti kana pour kana ni ku ayitandi ye boyn kamunke binta manela Ibrahima Bari kawfa intel fan ko se fe wala pour ka finti kana ni ku ayitandi dron bari jorante bulu ni amoy ni mo bekela jorante bulu ba jorante intel bulu.
We didn't come out to fight. We were not prepared for a fight and we had no intention to fight. All what we wanted to do was to demonstrate peacefully. We wrote banners because of the death of Ibrahima Bari and the case of Binta Manneh. This is what brought us out. But when going to a fight, you have to have weapons. But we had no weapons. How can we fight with the soldiers?
Thank you very much. Any further questions? Some questions on the left? No, there isn't. Mr. Manneh, you said that Usman Sabali had lots of jujus. I imagine they weren't from your father.
Ako chairman ko Usman Sabali afanang kundan tabari ay ninja ko mambo fama ya. No, they are not from my dad.
There was another Marabu giving jujus out in your place.
Ako mordole safeul dadawe memmanke fati.
Fine. If you have any concluding remarks to make, please proceed.
Ako natara bitu ifana ye kuma soto ilafta me yitandila mulu la jamaa mulu gambian kula kuma beda ifana nsi ofosai.
Bismillah. Wala yinte drong. Follow the na President ba konton na His Excellency the President.
First of all, I want to.
Wala banko nyaton ko Dr. Alhaji Adam Mahmoud Baro. Ba konton bao. Ara mara ro kono lo nyin kenota kalo bantala balu ko nene
Mr. Manneh
be hakilo bulandila yalo e kamem foten kon kamem fo dron ka kanna sorle ni ediya mo muta ya tentendi wonya ate kanna sornola yo adu nyimbe safe kanne pour sininga manke bi ko da mante pour tari koloma be safe kanne pour sama woto be membe fula jang akumayata pour nga moy ay safe so ni tende ndawonya ate kanna sornola ne kumo fu demandi ndron yekalimo borindi lo nga kanna sori isaje mennu balla moy la isa long ya fahamu afolo ku ke bang dukare
yo wala inte ko be kondon rodi la banko president now.
I would like to greet the president Adam Barrow.
O ko la be kondon rodi la atel dukula la TRRC kabra la kiamano Mr. Sise kata e Dr. Sise kata bula fo labang.
Also, I want to extend greetings to the TRRC Commission, beginning with the chairman, Dr. Sise, to the last amongst you. My second statement is that this TRRC, I want to let you know that your work is indeed a very noble one. You are standing up for the good work in this country. I want to tell you that from Koina to Kartong, this is something that has impressed all Gambians. Also, I want to say this to Gambians. If you should hear about being a Muslim, Islam is about forgiveness. That is to let things go, bygones be bygones, and to forgive one another. Even God Himself. Some people, their entry into heaven is not as a result of their obedience to God. His mercy and His forgiveness is what is responsible for others' entry into heaven. Some people, while they are alive, so they must also be able to have the same spirit of forgiveness. If you say that you will not forgive, that you will not let bygones be bygones, and if you should die also in that state, and there is some obstacles between you and God, or between you and entering heaven, do you think that God will also exercise that same mercy and forgiveness to you? This is to say that we must forgive one another in the name of Islam. To forgive one another. Islam does not want revenge. If you want to revenge in Islam, it is something that God does not want. And the people must know it this way. Personally, njie manneh, all the suffering, all the challenges I've gone through, some made me to suffer in the regime. Today, some of them are late. But I have forgiven all of them, and God is the one that repays people's deeds. Thank you. That is my statement.
Thank you very much, Mr. Njie Manneh, for your testimony. And Council, if we don't have, can you tell me if we should take a 1 hour break or 45 minutes if we are going to be having 3 witnesses in the afternoon? Please guide me on that one before we decide to take a long break or a shorter one.
Mr. Chairman, our schedule at the start of this session was to hear 2 more witnesses. I note the time, and unfortunately, I believe we would have to consult to see if we can have 1 hour for each witness, or we should just proceed with 1 witness and then continue after break. So unfortunately, I cannot say much other than perhaps it's wiser to keep the break shorter. I know that's not what people want to hear, but perhaps it's better to have a 45-minute break, and then we can come back with more clarity on that point.
You're wonderful. We'll be back here at 2:30 sharp. Meeting is adjourned.
Dreaming of owning a property in a prime location with great proximity and fantastic neighborhood? EJ Investments Sanyang Seaview Estate is the best choice you have been waiting for. Our Sanyang Seaview Estate is approximately 15 minutes drive away from the busy hub of Brusubi roundabout and into the heart of nature, where you can have a peaceful and relaxed lifestyle with your family. You can buy a finished 4-bedroom story with 5-year flexible payment plan, or a service plot with 2-year payment plan option. With over 300 homes, you will enjoy big tar roads with covered drainage, modern electrification with solar street lights, gated entrance with security post, and a breath-catching experience of our beautiful sea view and lake view. You can own a home today at our Sanyang Seaview Estate. Call us today on 446-4838 or 325-9220. Visit our website on ejinvestments.net. EJ Investments, first in property.
All right.
Honey, did you remind him that the last time he sent the money, it was not enough to buy all the provisions?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell him.
Are you guys talking about money transfer to buy provisions?
Yes.
But don't you know about Baluwo?
Baluwo? What is Baluwo?
Baluwo is a service that your son can use to send provisions directly to you guys from the shop. And you don't have to worry about the exchange rate.
Tell me how Baluwo works.
It's very simple.
Just log on to baluwo.com and shop, or download the app on your phone. You can shop on the website or using the app to buy online basic products for your family and friends. With Baluwo, you decide what your money is spent on. Your money, your choice. Buy online products for your family and friends in the Gambia, Senegal, Nigeria or Mali. Baluwo, better than sending money.